Hi, my name is Ken Stedman. I'm a professor of biology at Portland State University. Another question that seems to come up quite a bit is one vaccine better than any of the other vaccines? And my short answer to that is no. They're all good. The long answer is a little bit more complicated, and that has to do with what do you mean by better? And so the different vaccines that have been authorized so far actually are a little bit different relative to each other. And the number one difference has to do with between the Janssen or Johnson & Johnson vaccine. That's a single shot vaccine. So one shot, you're done. The Moderna and the Pfizer vaccines and the other vaccines which are being developed and hopefully will be authorized for use in the US in the relatively near future are all two-shot vaccines. And a lot of that has to do with just how they were tested. But the single shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine is great because you don't need to go back for a follow-up. One and done. Another advantage that the Johnson & Johnson Janssen vaccine has is that it can be kept at fridge temperatures. And fridge temperatures are great because every pharmacy has a fridge. The Moderna and the Pfizer BioNTech vaccines have to be kept at very low temperatures, and not everybody has those kinds of ultra deep freezers that you need to have for these particular vaccines. So, which one is better? Well, a single shot that you can keep at low temperatures, or two shots that you can have to keep at these very low temperatures. If you look at the efficacy, a lot of people talk about the efficacy numbers. The Moderna and the Pfizer BioNTech vaccines were 90+% effective. The J&J Janssen vaccine was less effective. The problem is, this isn't like comparing apples and oranges. It's like comparing apples and monkey wrenches. They're very different. The way those studies were done were extremely different. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine was tested under very different conditions from the Moderna and the Pfizer BioNTech vaccines. So it's really tough to compare these guys with each other. Now, there are some things we don't know. What's the long-term effectiveness? Is the Janssen vaccine give us protection for longer than the Moderna and Pfizer BioNTech vaccine? We don't know. We're going to have to figure this out. And the only way we're going to know this is just by waiting for a while. So it may turn out that some vaccine is, on the long term, better than another vaccine. But at this point, all of the vaccines are way better than the alternative, which is nothing and getting COVID-19.